All right, folks, we are back and we are live for some Bob Conference RNG Division action. Now, the matchup in particular is between the Pretty RICs, who are 10-5 and they've already clinched their division, and the Joes, who did not have a good season. They've been out of it for quite some time. They are 2-13. The implications of this game, though, are if the Pretty Rickies win, they will how does this work again? Yes, okay, so the Rickies have a chance to clinch the number 1 seed. They're still in it for the number 1 seed. They will need NES to lose their game. So the Pretty Rickies have a lot to play for, the number 1 seed in their conference. So they definitely have the inside track, obviously. They're facing, as I stated, a 2-13 team. And anytime you can get the number 1 seed, you're really setting yourself up nicely for a deep playoff run. We will get started here. General Hawk has returned, and Snake Eyes. So that helps the G.I. Joes. Oh, a third one, Baroness. 3 players come back. 4 players come back for G.I. Joe. Stalker returns. 5 players. This one's for Pretty Rickies. Ricky 6 is returning. That's a lot of players returning for one game. We're looking at the coin toss now, and G.I. Joes win the toss. They will receive the kick. So Bobby reached out and explained a few details about this game. I already mentioned them. Oh, what a return. G.I. Joe is starting off. Baroness comes right from the hospital to the field to return the first play of the game, and boy, was that a boost to the G.I. Joes. And then the QB sneak gets them nothing. Ooh, he has a wide open receiver going deep. Is he going to hit him? It's way over his head, and the diving receiver can't snag it. 4 wideouts, a called play. The G.I. Joes, after an excellent return, will attempt a very long field goal now. This is no guarantee at 52-ish yards. It's a little high, but it does get through the uprights, and the G.I. Joes start the game with a 3-0 lead. So I was just stating that Bobby explained to me prior to this game that the Pretty Rickies have a lot to play for. He didn't mention anything about point differential, so I'm going to assume that all that needs to happen here is a loss by NES and a win by the Rickies, and the Rickies already have whatever tiebreaker it is that breaks. I think it's points differential in Tecmo. So the Rickies just got to win. So they just got to come ready to play. They got to show up. Receiver is open. About 8 yards down the field. Gets about 7 or 8 more in rack, and that'll be a first down. The Rickies have had a very good season, kind of quietly. 4 wideouts, 3 at the top. The quarterback just takes off with it. Now that's going to be a touchdown. No one is going to catch him. Touchdown, Rickies. Rick Pittman. Rick is much more agile and quick and athletic than his profile picture gives him credit for. That was quite the scramble, folks. And when he tucked that ball under his arm, there was no hesitation, and all of a sudden he was in the end zone after 40 yards of sprinting. This kickoff return is not so great. Hawk takes the snap. It's the QB sneak up the middle. He breaks a tackle, gets down the right sidelines, and now he's to midfield, perhaps just across the 50. 3 wideouts now. G.I. Joes, are they going to answer? Handoff up the top sideline, cuts back in toward the center of the field. He'll get 9 on 1st and 10. And another handoff. Ooh, he does not get the first down. We have an interesting 3rd and 1 developing here. Is it the same play? It is, and it's called this time. It'll be a 2-yard loss. Boy. That's twice now on the first 2 drives of the game that the G.I. Joes have fizzled out right around that spot on the field. They punt it away, and the Pretty Rickies will start again from their own 20. Play action pass. He gets one off very deep. Hits him right in stride. That receiver's not very fast, but I think he's going to get in anyways, and he does. Touchdown, Pretty Rickies. They know what's at stake. They came here on a mission. They start the game up 14-3, pending this extra point here. And it bounces off the upright and in. Yeah, folks, so the playoff picture's really shaping up. Oh, a fumble on the kick return. Red Laser picks it up, and he gets tackled pretty much immediately. The G.I. Joes come out in 4 wide out. G.I. Joes look like a run-heavy team to me based on their play selection so far. 4 wideouts. Is it the same play? Nope, it's the QB sneak this time. He will get right to the first down marker. They won't measure, and he does get a first down. I have not seen many pass plays here from Hawk. He hands off the left tackle, up the top sideline, gets about 7. 4 wideouts. Once again, it's the QB sneak once more. Four wideouts. HB toss sweep to the bottom sideline, breaks a tackle, crosses that first down marker. Couple of first downs in a row here, looking good, looking good. Now we have a play action pass. He throws it to the top receiver. The safety and corner converge just in time to knock it away. 4 wideouts once again. It's that QB sneak play. Boy, they really like calling that. 3rd down and 5. Here we are again, just a little past midfield, and the drive appears to be fizzling out. Called play, sack. Now they will punt it away from their own side of the 50. 3rd time. The G.I. Joes fizzled out just past midfield. This punt will go deep into the end zone. And they will start again. 4 wide receivers, 3 at the top. I think they scored a touchdown on this play. Not this time. Roadblock gets in there for a sack before the routes can fully develop. A lot of motion before this play again. QB just takes off with it this time. Gets a handful back, but boy, 3rd and 17, this isn't looking good already. Quarterback takes off with it again, and he's just fast enough to not only get the first down, but get to the G.I. Joe side of the field. Boy, that quarterback, when he wants to take off with it, he can do some damage. Ooh, I thought he might throw it there at the last second, but why not run it again? He's had so much success with it already here in the first half. The 3 wide out top play, but the quarterback just decides to take off with it himself. Boy, that's super effective. The Pretty Rickies and Rick Pittman putting on a show. About to go up 21-3. Extra point almost blocked there, but it safely gets through the uprights. Confirms the extra point. Here comes Baroness again. A second fumble. Boy. Lady Jane picks this one up. Lady J, excuse me. And boy, this might turn out quite well for the G.I. Joes. Jay will take it all the way. What an interesting play. Although I've seen it happen more than once in TOL. The kick return is fumbled, picked up by someone even faster, and they take it the whole way, take it the whole distance. What could have been tragedy turns into a touchdown. 21-10, Pretty Ricky's back with the ball, a ton of time left, and they're going to have a decent return of their own, up to their own 40-yard line. Pro formation, quarterback takes the snap, throws it wildly. Ooh, that could have been a huge opportunity for G.I. Joe's. The defensive back could not pull off the interception there. Pro form, the quarterback tries to take off with it, but Captain Gridiron catches him this time behind the line of scrimmage for a sack. 3rd and long now. Rick Pittman throws it short, knocked away by the defender, and the Pretty Rickies will punt. Rick Astley is a wonderful punter and a fantastic singer, songwriter. He's no Boz Skaggs, though. Called play, 1st and 10. They will lose 3 yards immediately. Handoff off the left tackle, down the top sideline, 5 yards there. Same formation. Same play. 1st down, fumble, recovery, Rickies. So here already in the first half, the Joes have had 3 fumbles. 2 they've lost, 1 they picked up and scored a touchdown on. The Rickies will fumble it right back, and the Joes have their chance now. Play action pass. Ooh, not good. Wow, what a play there. The offensive line saved what seemed to be a sure sack, gets the throw off, and they gain about 18 yards. They are now on the Pretty Ricky's side of the field. Toss sweep down by the bottom sideline, breaks one tackle, gets tackled by the next one, and they will attempt a very long field goal with so little time left, and this one will not be good, folks. It won't even be close. And now, this is a little bit scary because 15 seconds is enough for one play, and the Pretty Rickies send their receivers deep. Oh, that could have been a touchdown, but Distro comes in there with a sack. They still have time for another play now. This one is under intense pass rush. He throws it right into coverage. The Joes pick it off. Can they get all the way back before halftime? My goodness, what a turn of events. The G.I. Joes pick it off right before halftime, and with no time left, skirt across the goal line and cut the deficit to 4. What a way to go into halftime for the Joes. They got to be feeling much better about themselves compared to just a couple of moments ago. Oh, the beautiful halftime show. Look at it go. Look at it go. Oh, yeah. All right, time for the Joes to kick off. They have the overwhelming momentum at the moment. Once down 21-3. Now only down 21-17. Short kick return there. And the Pretty Rickies will start off in pro form. This is a play action pass. He throws right down the center of the field. There's no coverage, about 10 yards down the field. And there will be a ton of rack after this catch, folks. And they gain a total of almost 30 yards. There's a wide open receiver streaking down the field. There's wide open receivers all over. Oh my goodness. And Pretty Rick Pittman overthrows his receiver on what should have been an easy touchdown. Now we have a halfback draw play from shotgun formation. They got 5 out of that one. They should consider themselves lucky. And the play action pass. Once again, the QB's just going to take off with it. And why not? He's got to have damn near 100 yards by now, if not more. dumps it off in the flat to the running back, who grabs it in coverage but is immediately tackled for a 2-yard loss. Looking for open receivers, but the quarterback just takes off with it, and if he wasn't over 100 yards before, he certainly is now. He runs it in for a 20-yard touchdown QB run. Rick Pittman spiking the ball a lot today. And the extra point is blocked, and that is kind of huge because that maintains the 10-point deficit, which only, as all you math majors know, that only requires a touchdown and a field goal. A little bit easier than the 2-touchdown deficit. Good return by the Joes. QB sneak on 1st and 10, gets about 3. Looking for open receivers. He's got several. Oh my goodness, but the throw took so long to get there. Rick Rude, I think it was, comes in and snags the pick. The Rickies will have the ball back already. That's 4 turnovers by the Joes. Roadblock comes in with another sack. Pretty Ricky's going backwards here after the fortunate turnover. Throws into double coverage. Those Joe's safeties seem to really do a good job of adjusting post-pass. Law and Order snags a sack of their own. And the Rickies will punt it away after a pretty impressive interception. Snake Eyes takes this one back, crosses the 40, and is tackled almost immediately. 4 wideouts now. I think this is the QB run. It is. And very good running there. He had someone hot on his heels but kept dodging prospective tacklers. That'll be an 11-yard gain and a 1st down. Handoff up the top sideline for 4. The G.I. Joes are hanging in there. That's the handoff off the left tackle again. He dodges a couple of tacklers, only gets a few. It'll be 3rd and short. They have not been good in this situation on this part of the field. This time they will pick it up with an HB toss sweep down the bottom sideline. They will get to the 25-yard line. Handoff off the left tackle. They tackled him right at the line of scrimmage this time. Well played by the D lineman up there. Ooh, called play, sack. That will cost them 6 or 7 yards. Strong I formation. Handoff. Nope, play action. Fooled me. He throws right into coverage, but it is caught inside the 20. However, it is 4th down. They are going to go for it. Down 10. The QB sneak play is called, and he gets just enough. And I mean just enough. But it will cost them big time. General Hawk goes down. And Duke will come in to replace him. Pro form, tight end at the top. Hand off, up the left top sideline. And he's tackled. After about 6 yards. G.I. Joe's is making this close called play though. That will not help things out. 3rd and 6. Handoff off the left tackle. This play has worked pretty decently for them, and he is going to be stopped just short after a measurement. We will have 4th and inches. If they went for it before, they might as well go for it now. Big play. This is for all the marbles, and he barely gets it. He barely got that one. I mean, by a pixel. 1st and goal at the 4. 4 minutes remain in the game. That QB run, is it going to be effective with Duke in now? Doesn't look like it on that one. Called play. My goodness, they are now back to the 9-yard line. They have 2 downs to get this done, folks. Can they do it? Throws it into massive coverage. There were 3 guys there. 1 diving and 2 were already in position. So 4th down. This is it. This is it right here. And he will take a sack. And that will probably do it. Won't count my chickens before they're hatched, but Pretty Rickies are sitting pretty Rickies. Well, now I guess it all just comes down to the NES game. A lot's riding on that. I do believe that NES is favored in that game, but it will be no shoo-in. Rick Pittman throws a touchdown this time. And that will be the final nail in the coffin. Yeah, so the Pretty Rickies clinched at least the number 2 seed with the WTC loss, but they can clinch the 1 seed, as I stated before, with the win and an NES loss. And I'm just trying to remember who was NES playing. I spoke about it at the other game. NES is playing the Robbers, who are right in the middle of the pack. The way it stands now is that the Buffy Slayers need the Robbers to lose to NES, and that means that the Buffy Slayers will get in. However, I think that all changes if by some stretch of the imagination the Robbers are able to beat NES. So, yeah, there's still a lot to be sorted out here. Oh, and the clock ticks away on my final regular season broadcast here in Season 6 of Tecmo Owners League. I have announced the most games I've ever announced in a season. Last year I did all my announcing with someone else. I made the leap this year and got rid of some of the dead weight. No offense to the mics. But I am looking forward to announcing a playoff game or two. I know I spoke with Bobby about it. It sounds like he's researching some technology that allows us to announce playoff games. That has not occurred in the past, to my knowledge, because the playoff games are live. So it would require a live announce team, and I'm sure in 2022 there is technology out there that someone halfway across the country could announce a live game being streamed from Virginia. I think Bobby lives in Virginia, so I'm sure he will figure it out. Every year he adds some magical stuff to TOL, and that'll do it. The Pretty Ricks double up the GI Joes. The Joes will end with a record of 2-14. The Rickies will end with a record of 11-5. They are in contention for the number 1 seed. Everybody better watch that NES Robbers game. There's a lot at stake, at least in one conference. This is Joe Shitbag Mitchell, signing off.